Look who it is. It's been a while.
Yeah. I've been busy.
Anything worth mentioning?
Well, you tell me.
Holy. Never thought I'd see one of these in my life.
Yeah.
How'd you catch it?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I was in the far reaches of the galaxy, in an off-limits zone. You know, the kind of place where a guy can get lost. That's when my radar started going off. Active bounties. Most of them were small fish. I'd caught 100 of them already. Not worth much. But then, bingo. The Namekuji. The tag on this thing was huge. If I'd caught it, I'd have enough credits to retire. Spend the rest of my days on a tropical island on some distant planet. Leave all this behind. Only thing was, no one had ever gone after it and survived. But I'm not in the business of survival. Eros is your classic Red X planet. Uninhabited due to the rough terrain and changing oxygen levels. But Eros was known for something else, too. Giant beasts. There's something about sitting under a strange sky that makes you wonder what brought you there. Sometimes you get an answer. Sometimes you don't. This time, I didn't.
Great. I'm gonna need the shooty part. There you are. That's it. Come here. There you are. Oh, you're a big boy.
I had finally caught him. But you know, when I got closer, I saw the truth. Centuries of evil had turned this creature into a killer. But underneath, it was small and vulnerable, and it was dying. My mind raced with the possibilities. Once I turned it in, I'd have enough credits to retire. I could live out the rest of my days on a tropical island on some distant planet. Leave all this behind.
You're not gonna keep it. You're not, right? Something as powerful as this?
Thanks for the drink.
They'll come after you, you know.
I know.
To be young.
Subscribe to Dust for new sci fi every week.